are an ecological source that help minimise many issues. These issues include storm damage by controlling the flow of water over time, bad water quality by filtering out pollution, carbon storage, helping minimise the effects of climate change, and they also help to regulate pest management by welcoming birds into their habitats. Wetlands are classified as New South Wales, Ramsar or DIWA wetlands, shown in blue, red and pink on this map. This map shows the abundance of wetlands across New South Wales, indicating that rivers are a highly abundant wetland source throughout New South Wales. This documentary will discuss the science of sustainable wetlands and the crucial knowledge needed to understand wetland structures and the problems that accompany them. I'm here with John Frydenberg, the Minister for Environment and Energy. Wetlands are being maintained on the foundation of insufficient information. This brings out a flaw in thinking with insufficient data. This means arguments could possibly be insufficiently represented. So what is the significance of wetlands?
Wetlands have great historical significance. People have always used wetlands as a gathering ground to provide community and human growth. Wetlands were utilised as modes of transport for agricultural deliveries in earlier years. Aboriginal people considered wetlands as a way of connecting to the country, but most importantly, wetlands provide to other ecosystems, helping in the creation of biodiversity and the stabilisation of climatic situations.
It's always been anticipated that the areas with high conservational significance are the areas that will automatically be safeguarded from any issue. What has to be considered in this instance?
What has to be considered is the available budget, site accessibility, shortage of any political help and encounters with stakeholders. Once this is considered, priorities can be put in place.
I believe that the sustainability of wetlands is a leading way to increasing biodiversity of the world's ecosystems. My selected article outlining ongoing issues with the wetlands in China shows that the Chinese are recognising they need to change their ecological development model to increase the sustainability of their wetlands. And I really believe that other countries need to follow in this direction before it's too late. What are these priorities and what can we do to help with the preservation of wetlands?
Wetlands need to have nutrients continuously passing through their ecosystems to ensure safe and healthy organisms that are also becoming more eco-friendly. Wetland habitats that are on the outskirts are most likely to be affected by humans. To make these sustainable, we would have to make sure we do not cause any ecological interruptions to them to continue the benefit to the ecosystems.
This table shows the triple bottom line effects on wetlands and water as habitats. This is broken up into the financial, ecological and social effects. This table outlines the costs and consequences of financial maintenance of wetlands, the security and improvement of local and regional environments and their influences and effects, and the health and well-being of locals and council staff and the community awareness of wetlands. If an ecosystem begins to suffer, it lowers its ability to provide effective ecosystem services. This can then have a snowball effect and damage health, lifestyle and budgets. To allow a positive influence on these factors, a thoroughly planned development scheme needs to be considered and put into place, without putting a burden on the sustainability. Human population and infrastructure also determine the need for resource, and there is evidence of this in China. 60% of China's biological environment has gone due to the high-rising development, and because of this, wetlands are slowly vanishing. Some areas of the world are without the knowledge and research that we can benefit from to maximise wetland management techniques. It's important to know what each wetland system is used for example, food and fibre or feeding livestock, so that the appropriate management technique can be utilised. Other solutions for the management of wetlands includes conservation exclusion zones that could be put in place to protect wetlands, use of renewable or recyclable resources to minimise waste getting to wetlands, and also wetland awareness days at schools and workplaces explaining the negative impact the human footprint is having on wetlands. Don't humans want the natural beauty of the world to stay around for years to come? I certainly do. I've always wondered why it's such a problem for the human population to keep some of the world's resources untouched if they make such a contribution to the world's ecosystem services. Although we can be a source of the problem, we can also be a solution, as long as we have a positive contribution to the eco-management system services. Continuous human management techniques need to be undertaken to improve the quality and also the quantity of the wetland habitats. Maintaining wetlands is not at its full capability. As well as risk assessment, management techniques are also a great work in progress and can be used to further the improvement of wetlands in Australia. I never knew we could make such a positive contribution to the wetlands
in our world. But by utilising and recognising these sustainability indicators and factors, we can make sure that wetlands will remain sustainable for many, many years to come.